What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Swifty, and we are back, guys. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a Hurcan Performante drag build. I finally unlocked mine today. It took me a couple days to get it because I was just kind of lazy with the build and everything. It took me a couple days to get it, but we are going to be doing a little bit of a drag build with the stock motor in this car. Honestly, I'm still impressed with this car as I was in the last video that we made on the Hurcan. But it's actually out now, so I won't get in trouble for this video. As you guys can see, we're sitting at around 1,335 horsepower, 895 foot-pound of torque, and around 2,600-ish pounds. I guess we can go with that. We'll go through real quick, go with the build. It's pretty much stock motor, of course. We didn't do any of the powertrain swaps. We do have the 6.5 liter V12 and the racing V12. I'm sure this car could be capable of some serious numbers with those, but I like to keep it with the stock powertrain, I guess you could say. So, of course, we didn't do the drivetrain swap while leaving it all-wheel drive. We did do the twin turbo setup, kind of like on all other Lamborghinis that I build. We didn't add the front valance or well, the front splitter or the rear spoiler. Of course, went with drag radials. The biggest tires we can go, the 275 in the front and a 345 in the rear. We did toss on weld racing wheels. I kind of did a little custom paint scheme there on those with the carbon inner and the white outer lip. So that's that. We did do, of course, everything upgraded with drivetrain except for diff. I don't really mess with the diff too much when I go with my tunes, but yeah, that's that. The springs, of course, rally springs, race front and anti-roll rear bars. Of course, we don't really do the cage because we don't really need any extra weight for this build. We did go with race weight reduction as well, kind of like every other build that we do, and then everything all through here has been upgraded as well. This car does trap fairly high for what it is, I guess. I don't think my other Hurcan would trap this high. This Performante is a pretty nice car. I think I'm in love with this color scheme I did here, with this factory Lamborghini color, and with the wheels and the carbon fiber hood. It does look really good. Ooh, it's starting to rain now. We're not going to be able to get a good pull in. So we're going to do a little bit of a pull here, and then I'll kind of get talking about what the tune is that I have set up on this car. So we do launch this car at about 4,000 RPMs. That seems to do pretty good for me. So I'm going to stage and then launch at 4. That spun a little bit more than I wanted to, but it does. We should still get a 189, 190 trap. Ooh, we did get a 190.49. I don't think the stock motor is capable of like a 195, 200 trap, but in the quarter for the stock motor, that's pretty good. 190 is moving. While it's raining, we'll talk a little bit about the tune in this car. Of course, we did lower the front and rear tire pressures. We're getting a 1.20 to 60. Feels a little bit faster than that, but that's what Forza says, I guess. So we're getting 1.20 to 60 at 2.70, 0 to 100, which is pretty quick in this car. Tire pressures are turned down. With the gearing, this is the gearing setup I have. This is a 3-speed car just for the drag strip alone. We did not mess with the final drive. The only gears we really messed with is first, second, and third. We turned everything else down so we could adjust properly, but I haven't touched anything past 4th gear. The alignment, I believe this is all factory. I didn't really touch a whole lot with this. I don't really touch with alignment too much when we go with a drag tune for an all-wheel drive car. The anti-roll bars I did not stiffen or soften. Those are factory. Springs, this is kind of where I did mess with some stuff. We did leave the front springs kind of in the soft spot there. The rear, we did go full heavy. Ride height was the full height because we have the rally springs, so that kind of gives us a little bit more adjustability there if we need to. This is the damping that I have set up for the front and the rear. I think it was the rear damping that actually gave us a better 0 to 60 time that I did mess with, but I decided to go with both because the front didn't really change anything on the tune too much either. This is the bump sniff disc that I have as well, and then everything else we didn't really touch with. So I mean, if you guys want to either download this tune or follow along with this video, pause it, feel free to do so. We'll do a little pull right here. It is raining again. I wish it would stop raining in this game. It rains way too much in this game, and I'm just going to say that straight from the fact. This game rains way too much. Ooh, we should see if this guy wants to run real quick. I don't know what he's got in his Aventador. He's probably going to want to run though. We'll see. It sounds like stock V12. We'll give him a run. We'll see if we can beat him. We'll do our stage, two-step, and then we'll... not two-step, the staging. See if he wants to give it a run. Oh, buddy, you're Aventador slow. I'm sorry for you. We get a 189.70, so it runs a pretty consistent 189, 190 tune. I would say it's a fairly good tune for what the car is, since we did not really swap any bigger motor in it. I'd have to say it's pretty good. I'm thinking about making another street tune for it, kind of a cruising around tune. If you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section below by dropping a comment. If you guys want to see videos like this in the future, smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoy your new Lamborghini Performante, and